Hello and happy Tuesday. Welcome to another live stream. Today I am going to be working on filling out this OLO marker color chart. So what it is OLO is a new type of alcohol ink based markers, and they are incredible in the way that they're set up. You can look at them online. I will put the link is in Facebook, and if you hit on Twitch !OLO, you will see everything about these markers. They are truly incredible. I had the chance to try a couple prototypes a few weeks ago, and I did the She-Hulk piece with that, and now I got all of the markers. So they're connected like this, and then there is a brush nib side and a chisel tip side. So I believe the gray side is the chisel tip. Yep. And the black side is the brush tip. Now I love brush nibs myself, but chisel nibs do serve a purpose, so I have both types here. And if you follow the link that's on Twitch, if you want to get some, they, I believe, are still having a sale going on. And if you use my link, it helps support my channel as well. So I am super grateful for that too. Jason Coates, hello, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining. So I have my blinds open and it's a little bright outside right now. It's right about where it's going to start going dark. So I don't know, I might need to change my lighting a little bit. We shall see. Oh, good, Allie. I'm glad to hear that you're planning to head to bed. That's wonderful. Good evening, Jeff Martin. I did have a great day. Thank you. So, I think I'm going to go close that blind really quickly. I'm still figuring out the lighting in our new space and in my new office. And sometimes I get it wrong, obviously. Close that so we've got slightly more even light. Yes. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be working on filling out these color charts. There's no volume. Testing, testing. According to my thing, there's volume. I know. Hooray, I started on time. Oh, you're amazing, Sandy. I hope that you enjoy it. For real, is there no volume? Hello? Kara can hear. Volume is good. Juan, turn up your volume or plug in your headphones. All right, I'm just gonna lighten this up a little bit. Volume okay, people can hear me fine. Thank you everyone for helping turn up the hearing aid. Oh, good times, you guys are awesome. A personal problem for Juan. Well, I'm grateful to hear that. I'm glad it's just a Juan problem. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be filling two different sheets of paper. Here you can probably see the difference in color tone of the pages. The whiter sheet is my regular Cougar Smooth paper that I use for all of my art. Anything where I get to choose the paper and I'm not doing painting, I use this Cougar Super Smooth paper. And it's close enough to blanks and stuff like that that I use. This paper is going to be my test. This is the one that I'll refer to what the OLO markers look like on a regular art board cardstock type paper. This one is my Arches Hot Press watercolor paper. This I'll be using for Divinica, for anything traditional. The way that markers look on these two different papers is quite drastically different. It comes a lot darker on watercolor paper because watercolor paper is far more absorbent and it sucks in more ink than your regular paper. So that's why I'm doing both versions, so that I can see how they're going to look as opposed to trying to register it in my head. So it's good now. Yay! So we're going to have a little marker squeak ASMR live stream. And then if I have time later on, I am working on a Lady Death blank that was left over from Swornfest, and I need to finish this. So if I have more time once the stream is over, we'll move on to this. Yes, new markers. So I actually got sent the entire set. Very exciting. I don't have a box for it yet. The box got damaged in shipping, so I had to just switch it to a bag. But yes, this is all of the markers. Some of the lids are different from one another because, again, I'm still using prototypes, right? Everything is still in the process of being worked on. So these are stickers, whereas I believe that they are going to eventually be a fully colored end or tip to the lid. Top of the lid, that's what they are. Thank you for posting that on Facebook, Rob. You're amazing. Mark Riojas, hello. Stanley, welcome to the stream. All right, so what I'm going to do is I have two little bags here, and I'm going to put my finished ones in the empty basket, and that's how I'll keep on top of what I'm doing. Serapis, hello, welcome to the stream. So I don't need my board at the moment, so I'm just going to set that to the side. All right, so I don't know these markers very well, nor do I know where anything is on these charts. My local printer here was really awesome, and they printed this for me, and I picked it up and have proceeded to carry on with my life because deadlines, right? But now I'm going to start doing the fill in, and this is the fun part. This is like, you know, I don't have to think about anything. It's just chill. River Dragon, hello. I'm doing great, Serapis. I hope you are as well. And I have my tea. I made it before going live and haven't had a chance to drink it. This is my new afternoon, I don't know, ritual. I always have this tea. You need some good markers? Well, look into these. They are pretty amazing, and they're refillable. Don't borrow a marker if it's not refillable. That should just be rule number one. If you can't refill it, don't fucking bother. Dawn has tea, I have vodka, Juan has beer. Oh, and Rob has moonshine. Oh, River Dragon has Dr. Pepper. Yeah, in my opinion, Serapis, Prismacolors, I've never used them, honestly, because they're not refillable, so to me, they're just out of the game. Do not buy a non-refillable marker. It is a waste of thine money. Oh, have fun, Jeff. Okay, so this is 0... Where's the O's? Okay, O 2.2. It's called Cantaloupe. All right, I made a mess of that. I want to do a better job. All right, so now we're going to go over to this side and do the same thing. 0, 2.2. The thing that's so interesting about OLO markers is they've made them, I'm not scientific, like, at all. I'm sure you all know that by now. But when you look at their whole description of how they've made these markers and the way that they're doing the barrels of the markers and the ink flow, it can fill watercolor paper much better than any other marker I personally have ever tried. Usually these markers, you know, there's white spots and the flow is not strong or consistent enough to be able to handle watercolor paper. But these can, so that's pretty freaking awesome. How's the dry on them? You know what? I haven't used them enough, Serapis, to actually be able to tell you that for sure. But I'm going to start using them right away, and I should be able to answer that. But my guess is they're quite smooth. I used them on a She-Hulk piece, and it worked out really, really well. And the dry seems consistent with, for starters, the flow is better, so you're going to get more consistent coverage. As far as the dry, they dry similarly to any other alcohol ink-based marker. Dawn is all creative, no maths. Well, shit. You guys and your votive lack of confidence. Can you cast magic spells with them? I'm certainly going to try, Mark. You should do short TikToks reviewing the different markers you use. Other or newer artists would kills for that. Oh, okay. That's a great idea. Okay, CG. Where is CG? Ah, cool gray. That's what CG means. Cool gray 3. I'm going to try the brush tip, since that is my precious. This brush nib is just the best. Cool gray 3. Now let's do it on the other paper. CG3. So when I saw the first information about these markers, my first question to the OLO founders was, where's toner gray? I must have toner gray, right? And they said that the red gray is the closest match to toner gray. Kenny, hello! You know, I'm probably going to keep them all, Philip. Okay, so this one is 02.5. 02.5. I'm really interested in all of their color tones. They're different from Copic marker, and I'm curious to see how it's going to look as far as skin tones. So I'm really going to 02.5. I'm going to be really looking at this the whole time we're doing this little fill-in project to decide like which ones are going to be my skin tones for Divinica, for, you know, the goddesses, for any character I end up doing. You call dibs on all the Copics? All right, V1.6. Where's V? V1.6. Okay. Okay, you guys remember how I just bitch and whine and complain about how I didn't like the Copic purples? This is a good purple. I am impressed. All right. No, ask away on the technical questions, Serapis. And yes, these are alcohol ink based markers. 1.6. Here we go. Now, I'm not trying to blend everything really carefully right now, so there are streaks because I want to see what one layer of color does. I don't want to see it doubled and tripled over because Copic marker and OLO markers and watercolor and all of those things are translucent, and every time you layer, it gets darker, right? So I don't want to see that right now. I want to see the color as plain as possible. So I'm just trying to fill it. I'm trying to fill it much more cautiously and as a single layer. Do the nibs appear to be stabby? That's important for comic book Juan's writing. Yes, Hal. I'm using 2 different types of paper. So I don't know if you can see the difference. This paper is a bit more yellow toned. It's my watercolor paper. The whiter toned paper is my regular art cardstock. If I'm going to do a commission at a show, all of my like inked originals are done on the Cougar paper. So this is white is, yes, the top looks darker. That's the Arches Hot Press watercolor paper. Okay. This one is V2.3. V2.3. And then I'm just doing a layer all the way around. So there will be some spots that are doubled up, and there's not a ton I can do about that, but at least I can see what the base color is. It's pretty, isn't it, Serapis? Okay, V2.3. Yeah, these nibs have like an amazing bounce to them. You'll put down the color and then it feels like it just kind of bounces right back. It's going to be really nice for, you know, doing quick strokes for hair, stuff like that. Okay, YG 2.1. This is like bingo. I need to find the things. YG 2.1. Here we go. This one got a little bit busted. Fix it. There we go. All right. YG 2.1. YG. Oh, that's a nice light yellow. Oh my God, I would have killed for this when I was working on She-Hulk. This would have been the best highlight tone. I'm a sketch artist, like gritty sketch artist. Always admire you. Oh, thank you, Serapis. I'd love to see your work. Where do you post it? Because I like the gritty sketch art stuff. You're always kind of, I feel, artistically attracted to, I mean, even in love life, opposites attract, so they say. So for me, when it comes to art, I like styles that have nothing to do with my own. You know, I'll probably get abstract art and put it on my walls, that kind of thing. JorsArt.com. Okay. Let's look you up. It's loading. Oh, damn! I love your art. Gallery. It's you and your fancy website. Comics. Nice. Random. I'm going to look under your random thing. Very cool. Pastels. Wow, that's amazing work. Nicely done. Are you in time for the Sherlock? He's asleep on his thing again. Hello, what the fan art. All right, YG 2.1. YG 2.1. Then I'm going to see like how the colors look differently on the two different types of paper, because that's interesting as well. Oh, here we go. We've got another YG. Your acrylic light shines every time you're at the computer. That's so awesome. YG 8.3, okay. YG 8.3. Oh, this is like G83 with Copic. I've been using Copic for so many years that I think in Copic codes. Okay. It looks like it's still a little bright here. I apologize, everyone. That's sort of more the color. Okay, G0.4. Let's see, G0.4. They're calling this one Jade. I don't know. To me, that doesn't look like Jade, but maybe I'm wrong. G0.4. Yes, they're really easy to control. G0.4, okay. They're easy to control. The flow is just insane. And they've kind of redesigned the brush tip. So it is really freaking amazing. All right. That one's done. Let's do BG07. BG 0.7. Why is Juan the most important person? What? Yes, especially when I start doing the flicking, Rob, we'll see how well they last. Or if I'm just going to destroy them. The only concern I'm having right now is how am I going to get my refills? Because I go through these colors so freaking fast. Once I get going on Divinica again, I'm going to like blow through all these markers. Okay, BG 0.4. BG 0.4, here we go. Ooh, that's a pretty blue. We likes it. What color is Boogles? Hal, that is an excellent question. I have not decided yet. JP Roth and I need to have a little discuss. So how is Dan's apartment coming along? Well, do you mean the house or the painting? Blues boy. Hello, long time no see. I feel like it's been a minute since you've made it to a stream. Welcome. Okay, BG 2.3. BG 2.3. Here we go. Dracane, isn't that VIP Nick? I feel like I'm remembering this. Yes, it is Nick. Hello, welcome to the stream. 2.3. Yeah, we are getting close. All right, it is B 2.0. B 2.0. Here we go. Oh, that's a handy color. I really like the extremely light blue like this. It's super handy for like adding into skin tone for a cooling effect, basically. It's excellent for Emma Frost, for instance. For Lady Death, just these really, really nice light blues. B 2.0. I have to double check multiple times because I'm so afraid that I'm going to fill the wrong color with the wrong marker. Yeah, it is such a light, pale blue. Excellent. All right, let's do R5.1. Where's R? Okay, R 5.1. Here we go. Ooh, pretty pink. Okay, and then on this one, R 5.1. Wow, it definitely has less of a peach appearance on this paper, which is of course understandable since this paper is more yellow. Oh, everything is, I need to darken my thing. Oh no, did Philip die in the chat? Okay, I'm gonna darken this up a little bit. Hopefully you guys will be able to see the paper. I'm gonna have to change the lighting a few times. What is my favorite color? Probably like gray or black. I'm boring like that. All right, RV 0.4. RV. This is so fun and like therapeutic. RV 0.4. Ooh, we got ourselves a very hot pink here. I'm impressed. This is like almost freaking neon. Vote that it's red. RV 0. Oh good, I did it in the right place. 0.4. Oh no, did something happen to Mark? Oh, okay, he died in the chat. Condolences, Mark. We love you. Lots of super light colors. Yeah, well, I'm also not picking the boring ones. I will need to start picking them. You know, I'm just picking the ones that look bright. Yeah, so these are the colors so far. It's going to take me a minute to fill them, to be sure. So tell me something. Tell me anything. What are you guys reading, watching, enjoying? Let me know. Mark is back. Philip, you're so sweet. Yes, this weekend I didn't actually get to, oh no, I did. I finished off the Zenoscope Cinderella cover. The colors were really hard for me. For some reason, I don't know. I had a struggle. I think they turned out all right. They are off for print. Like literally, I sent them in for approval, I think, Saturday night, and they went to print on Monday. You've been checking out Spy Family. How awesome is it? I have to give my daughter Vienna full props. She's the one who introduced us to it. She's been reading Spy Family for quite a while, so how cool is your? All right, V0.3. V0.3. Here we go. These vibrant colors are actually pretty fun. So something I am seeing, which you may not be able to detect on the monitor so much, is that, okay, this is my regular cardstock. This is the Arches Hot Press. It is more of a yellow based paper. I mean, when you look at the paper and it's right in front of you and you don't have another sheet to compare it to, it's white paper. But when you see the two papers together, you can see the difference. And my goodness, the colors hue much cooler on this paper than they do on that paper, and you wouldn't think it would be that different. Like, I never noticed it until looking at these side by side and doing the color once on regular, once on Arches. It's almost not so much that it's darker as that it is more yellow. So this is more of a blue undertone pink, and then here it's far more of a peachy pink. How do they bleed through the paper? Oh, they probably bleed quite a bit, but that's, honestly, I don't understand why people worry about the bleed through. Do you worry about the bleed through when you're using Copic or any kind of marker, Hal? Next week, I'm gonna go terrorize Tom. Oh, how fun. You keep something underneath. Yeah, smart. All right. V0.4. Ooh, we're doing the one right after the other. Oops. Absolutely. You're so right, Nick. I will do that. Okay, this one's YG 2.5. YG 2.5. It's called Avocado. Oh, I like these more yellow toned colors. I really like this avocado one. Yes, so Jeff, what I'm using is two versions of the paper that I use. So this one that's more yellow toned is my Arches Hot Press watercolor paper. And then this one is my regular cardstock artboard, Bristol board style paper that I use for commissions or, you know, anything I'm not going to paint. And so I'm comparing what they look like on the two papers. And then I'm going to keep these charts in like a top loader and use it while I'm, working on Divinica, which is the series that I do all the interiors for, and it's all hand colored. So I will be using it and referring to it probably constantly. And then I also travel with those when I go to conventions. All right, YG 2.5. So I have it on this one. I need to do it on this one. Okay, Y 2.0. Oh, nice. I find these really light yellows extremely helpful for putting like a glow. Oops, I was really far away. So that's a super light yellow. Almost a little, I guess it is right next to the yellowish green, so that makes sense to me. Because it skews more green than it does, reds or pinks. Okay, next one, Y 2.3. Y 2.3, it's called Buttercup. Yes, it makes such a difference for me, Jeff. I have one for Copic marker and for my watercolor paints, and I use all of my little swatch cards like all the time. 7, hello, welcome to the stream. Happy Tuesday. Y 2.3. Oh, that's so awesome. I have not seen the trailer. I'm going to need to look it up. Chris TK, hello and welcome to the stream. Lori. Thank you, Lori. I'm definitely going to try to go to MegaCon next year for sure. And I can't wait. You liked it as well, Hal? O 2.7. O 2.7. Called Cinnamon. OR 3.8. OR. Oh, interesting. So they have a big range of orange red. Makes sense. That's general skin tone and stuff. Okay, OR 3.8. Where is it? Oh, damn. This is such a nice, rich, dark brown. I am impressed. They even have one cashew. Yes. OR 3.8. There we go. I think that they really put a big focus on the all the ranges of skin tone colors, which, you know, is very smart of them because that's literally what, you know, 98% of us are going to care about, is having a good range of skin tones. OR 7.6. OR 7.6. It's called Light Walnut. I can still see it. It's a little hard to see on camera, 7, but I can still see it in there. But there's not much I can do about that. Would you be willing one day to do a basic blending tutorial with markers? Yes, I would. OR 7.6. Right after the penance stream. I know, that needs to happen too. Aw, thank you, Serapis. That's so kind of you. YG 8.5. YG 8.5. Here it is. Oh my god, this is G85 in Copic. I'm sure the color tones are slightly different, but I know some of these basic shades, and it's great. I'm glad that there are some double ups or, you know, some overlap in color tones so that you can figure it out, you know, and that you making the transition is easier. I would say though that the vibrancy of these, saturation is higher, which honestly is what you want, because alcohol ink markers do tend to fade a little bit. So having that higher saturation is just going to keep your art looking a little more punchy than it otherwise would. Look at you knowing about Copic markers, Nick. I'm impressed. How are the migraines? They're actually doing all right now, Philip. I went through a really bad batch of migraines during the move. I'd been in a rough patch for a while. So I went and got what's called a nerve block, which is where they give you a bunch of, my neurologist did this, where you get a bunch of injections of kind of similar to like lidocaine, where, you know, you get your tooth numbed. They numbed my head for me. And then I went for a CT scan to see if there's anything wrong, because they've been doing pretty poorly since about November, December. I've had a rough go. So anyway, they're changing, my neurologist is changing me to a different medication. So we'll see. Her migraine was an excuse to not help Dan. Oh no, I still did the moving. Oh, that's interesting, Serapis. Joanne, hello, welcome to the stream. Yeah, this is a fun live stream where I'm filling in little marker squares. It's like color in the what is the color by numbers, literally. Okay, YO 2.5. YO 2.5. Yellow ochre. I'm excited to see this color. Yeah. Even though this looks a little dull next to the other colors, it's actually a really good one for gold. You know, Wonder Woman's rope. You do that one, and then you put, if you want a little bit of higher saturation somewhere else, this looks more believable as gold in a final finished piece than, say, that color does. Yes, thank you, Philip. Okay, wait. Did I do the other one? I did not. I have my first 4 in a row. Check it out. Bingo! OLO bingo! Not really, but I'm happy. Okay, Y 2.2. I'm just picking up the yellow markers right now. Y 2.2, here we go. Oh, I like this color very, very much. Oh my God, that is pretty. And these nibs are the best nibs I've ever used. I'm just putting it out there. I have to say it. They are the best ones I've ever used. Y 2.2. I'm so afraid I'm going to fill the wrong box. And then I'm going to have to start all over. And I don't have these printed out again, so I'm going to have to go back to my printer and beg and plead that he do them again. All right, we picked a V 2.4. V 2.4, here we go. So I am hoping, and I do believe when I checked with OLO Marker, they will be making something similar to the hex chart. I will get that and show it to you guys, because all right. This is the Copic marker hex chart. It was created by Sandy Alnock, and it's not done by color code. This is done by just visual, it's like a visual map of color. And so, you know, you go from lighter and then it goes over to dark, and it's kind of like a little maze. I don't have all of the Copic marker colors, as you can see. This one is more done by color number. And so like, there's a darker one right in the middle, and then it goes light again. And this is good for me to visually see it, but I do believe that OLO is going to come out with something like this, and this is what I love. This is what I want. This is not my favorite because there's a whole scientific reason for why they're put in these things, because like Copic makes a chart like this too. It makes no sense to me. Like, it doesn't work with my brain. I've tried to read all of the information about what all the different number codes mean and everything, and I'm like, I literally don't care. I just want, what do they look like, you know? So I'm gonna be patiently hoping and waiting for when it, I don't know, comes out correctly. But I may be speaking too soon. We shall see. Did I do the 2.4? I did. What's your opinion on a colorist when the penciler does the line art for the colorist in mind to fill with highlights, but the colorist doesn't follow it and just normally colors mostly flats? Skipping the extra. Well, you know, it could be the colorist's style, you know? Like, some things are just not in their style. So there's the concept of, you know, picking a colorist to work on something that the art is kind of tailored to the colorist's strengths. You know, like some colorists are done, they just work more in flats, right? Like manga, for instance, or look at anime. They don't generally, even the coloring in anime, I'm painting with a very broad brush here, but like their coloring on skin, for instance, is cut lines, and that's just the style. Now, are you feeling that in some way something was phoned in? And the color is what matters, yes. I do believe they're going to come out with something like that in the future. I'm sure they're probably still even working on you know, how many colors they're going to have. Like, they're probably still figuring that out with more colors to come in the future. You know, you have to start somewhere, right? And this is plenty good enough for the starting point. These markers aren't even out yet, so I'm getting a little ahead of the entire situation. I want my hex chart, damn it. OR 1.3. Do they have burnt umber and sienna? Right? I haven't checked yet. Do they? Can you guys see it? I watched you color your own. I watched you color your own pages, and there's a lot of lack of that extra step they skip. Well, I'm also insane. So there's that. Like, I wouldn't necessarily, you know, I don't, it's my style, really, to overthink, overwork, overstress, just, I'm too much. I am much too much. I even overcolor. So, you know, expecting someone to kind of like get all into it the way that I do is generally expecting too much, because I need to tone it down, you know? And I'm coloring my own work, so in a lot of ways, the only person I have to blame is myself. I don't know if that makes sense. I've got that going for you. Yes, right? It's really, like, I used to think that coloring was easy. You know, I would be like, well, come on, it must be so fun to be a colorist. You know, the lines are already figured out. Heck, half the time the artist has an idea of what color everything should be. Oh my God, was I wrong? Digital coloring is really difficult, and mad props to everybody who does it and who does it a lot, because my God, it's not an easy thing to do. Like, there's just, and you need to, like, in my case, I can make decisions on the fly because I'm the penciler, inker, colorist. So I'm the one-man band, and I can, you know, decide, well, the line art doesn't work here. I'm going to move it or get rid of it. Or I have a lot of creative liberties that not every other colorist can do, because then they're fucking with somebody else's work, you know? And there's a respect at play. There's, you know, making sure that the penciler is pleased with it. Like, I find digital coloring stressful, and I really only have to worry about myself, right? If you're a colorist for many other artists, you have your own, you know, artistic struggles to deal with, but then you have to worry about the additional level of you're coloring somebody else's work. And that makes a lot of, you know, that's tricky too. That's way harder, you know, mad props to colorists. If I didn't overthink, I wouldn't be thinking at all. Coloring is easy if you just stick to flats. True story. But thank you, Seven. That means a lot that you think that I'm trying to put that extra step in there. I have gone too far. OR 1.3. This is very appropriately named. It does look like papaya. All right, these colors are actually quite close in tone. This pleases me that they, you know, these would all work together. So maybe I need to like calm down and wait till it's filled before I start whining about I want my hex chart. BG 2.7. BG 2.7. Here we go. Oh, Peacock. Yay. I usually like the Peacock color. I'm really not, Philip. Where's Peacock? Here we go. I still have a lot to work on. I really need to take my digital coloring game up a few notches. That is my belief. That's okay. There's room to grow, and I need to grow. Yeah, the blues are really nice. Tom, hello. Welcome to the stream today. All right, I'm just reading what Seven said. I've been getting into coloring tutorials and following colorists and current books for Marvel DC. Seen, detected skill levels of coloring, looking for effects, style, the use of digital coloring provides. I found about 5 of them. Aw. Pores, don't look at my pores. Tom, damn it, you're stressing me out. Thank you, David. All right, this one. 07.1. 07.1. Interesting. I can't even honestly place this color. That is a very interesting tone. You see pores better? No, just... Don't look at my pores. Oh, I found a sepia, Rob. There's sepia. Okay, I like how Pug looks more on the arches paper. I think this would be really handy for certain things. Yes, the color is really called Pug. Can you see it? Kind of, not super. Like it's getting blurry. Okay, this one is, Cool Gray 7. Oh no, I don't want to use that side. Do we need to? New job has me going to bed really early. Do you have a new job, Tom? What? R 0.6. R 0.6. It's called Cranberry. Oh my god, that's a pretty fucking color. Yes, we are happy about this one. It's red, but it's got like an orange base or something. Or 0.6. It's called Cranberry. I can't can't really say what exactly it reminds me of, but it's really cool. I like it. Oh my God, Tom. Crazy drama at the last job. I was out of work for like a month, but I'm all good now. Been at the new job since the beginning. Ah, congratulations, Tom. I hope you're really happy with your new job, and I'm so glad that you're in a better place. Yes, 7. These are refillable. They are refillable with a cartridge. So you can just screw it in and out, which is really wonderful because if you are like me, I overfill my Copic markers and then I have splooge issues. Pardon the phrasing, but yeah, I've ruined a few pieces because of the marker splooge. So this is really handy. Okay, OR 4.7. Here we go. Chocolate. Oh, nice. It's like a really good reddish brown. I feel like markers like this that aren't refillable wouldn't last long on the market. Yeah, I know you would think so, but like Prismacolors, I've got something in my eye. Prismacolors are, they've been on the market for forever and they are not refillable. It's a good thing Kara was in another country. She really would have burned the place to the ground. Oh my God, yes. Yep, Kara says she would have burned it to the ground. You could see it. Are you serious, Tom? Oh my God, that's so intense. Okay, 0. No, it's OR 4.7. Timeless Echo, hello. You're kidding. Okay, well, you know what? I believed you because I'm literally that gullible. Non-refillable, more you use them, more air is in the ink tube, which speeds up drying. I don't know. All I know is that I will finish the contents of a marker very quickly, and it's cheaper in the long run to always have something that you can refill as opposed to having to buy a whole new marker. Fuck that. Oh man, I really need to sort my hotel in Dallas. Shit, that's on my to-do list for this week. Get my hotel, book my flight, try not to be a loser. No. It's okay, I know how to, I can book my hotel. Okay, B 4.7. B 4.7. Ooh, it's called Denim. Interesting. Yeah, there will be no 3D cameras from the dawn. That's not happening. I'm already stressing that you can see my pores. This is a very good denim color. They have chosen wisely with the name. Thank you, Daniel Cooper. I did move, yes. I moved. I'm in the new place. I'm semi-set up. I'm very careful to move like all my weird bags and boxes and shit out of this line of sight. I'm not trying to show you guys my mess. It's intense. I am ashamed. Ding, ding. I know. I do need to find a way for you guys to hear his snoring. It is epic. Okay, R0.3. R0.3. It's called Coral. Ooh, pretty. This might work for like a lip color. I guess I shouldn't read whatever you're about to say out loud if there's Halo spoilers. I don't care about the Halo spoilers, so you can tell me, Tom. I won't comment. B0.6. Thank you, Tom. B0.6. Where's B? Zero % love. See, I told you. Oh, so I've watched through Love is War already. And the anime show by JP Roth's recommendation. Amazing recommendation. I loved it. And then I rewatched it again just while I was pulling some pretty late nighters to finish the cover. And so now we're watching season 3 of that, my daughter and I. You have a wall of Divinica art and books displays in your home. 7 I did in the old place. I have not set up my wall of Divinica here yet, but I will for sure. Yes, now I am back to doing the late night arting. RV 0.1. RV 0.1. Ooh, it's called Cotton Candy. How fun and how pink. Hello, Carolyn Nade. Welcome to the stream. It will pale in comparison. Aw, Tom, you're the sweetest. Thank you so much. RV 0.1. So are Tom and Juan actually coming to Dallas? Do a late night with Dawn arting for a 90-minute stream once a week? It's a great idea. The only catch is that my art area is an art landing. It's kind of a landing at the top of the stairs, and then there's everyone's bedrooms, and I will keep the whole family awake. I'm a little bit loud. But maybe... Oh, of course, Tom. That makes perfect sense. Understood. Yes, the cotton candy is super light, but I dig it. I like it. Especially because this is single coat. I want to have the colors as true as I possibly can, so I'm doing one coat. The more coats you do, of course, it gets more vibrant and darker. Juan is coming to Phoenix. Oh, good. So you guys get to hang out. Please post lots of pictures. Yes, I still have Rob. Rob and Jason Coates will be in Dallas. Anybody else, if I'm missing saying your name and you will also be in Dallas, let me know. Samara, good evening. Welcome to the stream. Spooning pictures of you and Juan coming soon. Excellent. No, I meant it in like I still have you. I did not mean sadness. Oh no. 4.2. 0R 4.2. Rob, there is only happiness. I'm so excited. I meant it in I still have Rob. And our one phone call is to Dawn. To Dawn, yay. Okay. OR 4.2. I can't find it. Oh, here we go. Pink Granite. Interesting. I do like this color. Okay, this is the first one I'm seeing that's actually excellent skin tone. That's a good skin color. I really need to, Terrence. Pink Granite. Here we go. Yes, I'm sorry that I'm always missing Motor City. Pink Granite. Oh my god, you guys. Okay, Warm Gray 7. Warm Gray 7. This is the first warm gray I have encountered. All right, what do we get this one? Warm Gray 9. Ooh, boy, this is going to be a very dark tone. I can still see through, so far I can see through most of the colors. I don't know that I'm going to be able to see through Warm Gray 9. No? I can still see it. I am the sex club. Juan, you're hilarious. Oh my god, do you think that there's a Fat Tuesdays in Dallas? Somewhere by the con? I'm gonna need to look. Tom, am I allowed to go to Fat Tuesdays without you? Alright, 2.4. You're gonna get your slushies on? Taco Tuesday, Fat Tuesday. What? I have your blessing. Excellent. I'm excited. I'm gonna have to look because slushy margaritas, they're just so yummy. Okay, OR 2.2. OR 2.2. Oh, bummer. Okay, Rob. We'll need to find something else, though. Like, I don't know. There's gotta be slushy margaritas somewhere. We'll find it. OR 2.2. There we go. Thank you for looking, Rob. We certainly don't want to go far. Like, literally, I will venture about 15 minutes away from the convention center, and that's it. That's like my perimeter. 15 minutes. Go, nothing is far. Everything is far, Tom. That's about 40 minutes away from Dallas. Yeah, no, I'm not going to do it. 15 minutes maximum. Yeah, 24 minutes is above my 15-minute perimeter. Any bar with a blender, but Hal, it can't have chunks. It needs to be blended. Like, it's not push a blender. It needs to be in the slushy drum. Otherwise, it doesn't taste the same. And they never blend it enough. I swear to God. When will I go to Vegas again? Oh my God. When I can know for sure I'm not going to get sick as a dog. Because she does not wish to have affiliate status. RG5. They sure have, Tom. I mean, I thought, honestly, that the one at the place that we had dinner were just to die for. And then I tried Fat Tuesdays. And that was, you know, a whole nother dimension. All right, RG5. RG5. All right, let's see if this is at all like toner gray. It is. Huh. I was like, how the hell is red gray gonna be like toner gray? But you know what? It's very interesting. Huh. It sure did, Tom. It was amazing. She does not wish to have it. That is correct. RG5. Well, I had just the regular margarita. But Juan, there's so many fun options. See, I could only have one drink, so I had to pick the like safest choice. But there were so many flavors. I mean, it would be so fun if you could try them all. You were waiting for a red gray, Hal? Yeah, it's pretty interesting. I don't have... Maybe we can do like some comparisons between like the toner gray and the red gray. And we can see what they're like and what their differences are. Oh God. Tom and Juan, now I'm genuinely worried. And if you guys have a very wasted evening, I have a feeling you're gonna blame me. Maybe they do like little sampler shooters and you can have like, yeah, no. See, this is dangerous. Juan's all like, challenge accepted. I'm very afraid of that, Juan. I'm worried for you now. Okay, 07.3. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Macaque? Macacu? It's Macaque. Does anybody know how to say that? It's a very nice color though. I'm digging it. Wait, what? You guys are going to Vegas in September? What for? Christian, thank you. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? We'll get Mr. E wasted in the process. Oh my god. Poor Mr. E. Oh, a Vegas wedding. How fun! All right. OR 3.2. 3.2. Oh, we're doing the cashew. Nick mentioned that there was one called cashew, right? This also would work as a skin tone. I actually like it more. Yes, we likes it, precious. Hal's gonna be there. Yes, I did have white hair. It was like a fever dream. Did not go well for me. I'm your best man? Yay! I wish to be. Oh, thank you. Come to my wedding and be my best artist? Yes. I should start doing that, where I'll just show up at people's weddings with like a nondescript job and yay. Oh, okay, I'll have to play it and listen to it later. I sure did. It sure, yeah, it does, Hal. That's hilarious. Like a questionable spa treatment, but a spa treatment nonetheless. So are you going for a wedding or are you going for a football game? I am so confused with the nonsense that has ensued between the two of you. Everyone don't let Katie know. Katie is the best. Juan and Tom are getting married in Vegas. That's amazing. And I'm Juan's best man. So, who's Tom's best man? Oh, either Chrome or Kara, for sure. 1.1. Pretty, pretty. It's a very, very light purple. You can almost barely see it on the paper. You can see it a little bit better on the Arches paper. It sure is, Jason. Kara is the maid of honor. Okay. Oh, Philip, he hasn't had his appointment yet. I'm sure that I will get on and be bitching and whining to all of you about how I was lectured because Sherlock is fat. I expect it. It's probably happening. You know, we're going to roll with the punches. Chrome will be the cause of my divorce from Juan. Oh, that's amazing. So, like, Juan, you already know when going into your marriage with Tom that he is 100% planning on cheating on you and with Chrome. And Chrome is the cause of the divorce. Your life is planned. Okay, R0.2. R0.2. Ooh, pink lemonade. Yeah, Jason Coates, we were talking about trying to find a Fat Tuesday in Dallas, but it's not close. I have like a 15-minute drive perimeter. And even then, I generally don't like to go more than 5 minutes away during a convention. And the Fat Tuesday for margarita slushies is too far away. But we need to start planning. I am big talk right now because I haven't even booked my hotel. Oh my god, that sounds like so much fun, Juan, but I don't want it to be my fault that you guys have a hangover the next day. That would suck. Okay, pink lemonade is definitely one of my favorite colors on the entire chart right now. Oh, it's looking like, okay. Yeah, no. And it would be like all melty and shit. There's got to be a ton of places downtown which would meet the criteria. Not my area, but I know some people to ask. Yay, I don't want a fancy, like, I don't want some, like, bougie-ass slushy margarita on the rocks or something like that. No, I want, like, Fat Tuesday level, you know, slushy margarita. I don't want a bougie margarita. No, you can't blame me. See, I know I'm cruising for some serious blameage here. You have ruined, yes, a tourist margarita. Oh my god, I feel so pegged right now, Hal. 7-Eleven style slushy margarita. At the MagicCon in Germany, they have them in a slushy maker. Allie, you have spoken some magic words, my love. Water Rat, yes, I am being distracted talking about slushy margaritas, but technically I am filling a OLO Marker color swatch chart. And I have 2 sheets of paper. They're the 2 types of paper that I work with. Regular cardstock, super smooth. And this is Arch's hot pressed watercolor paper. No rebound slushies for Dawn. Fight! B0.3. And, you know, I can only have 1, so it better be fucking good. Yeah, they sound really, really fun. B 0.3. Tom, that hurts my feelings. I art sometimes, at least a little bit. At least to prove to you that I can draw, maybe, sometimes. Yeah, the blues are really good. Okay, Cool Gray 5. Cool Gray 5. Okay, I like this one. Oh, Allie, I'm so glad it fits, and I'm so glad you're going to bed. You definitely need the sleep. So much love to you, hun. Talk to you next week. Dawn streams arting optional. Yeah, you have a point. God damn it. So this Friday is my second child graduation from high school. It is my first time going to a high school graduation because my son graduated right in the height of COVID when all graduations were canceled. So he's one of the, the 2020 kids that didn't get a high school grad. But Vienna is graduating, and I'm so excited. Don't marry without me. There is a fine line. Cromance 2, the intro of Juan Solo. Evan had his kindergarten grad today. Yay! Bring spirit cheese. What the hell is that? Do high school graduations usually start at 9 o'clock in the morning? Is that normal? Like, how is everyone supposed to get dressed and ready? I was homeschooled, so I have no idea. And, like, how's everybody supposed to get ready for their day by 8:30 in the morning? Evans was at 9 a.m. Yeah, okay, the door's open, but it's downtown. It's like where the Calgary Expo is held. And it's starting at 9 in the morning. I don't remember my grad. I just know the food was awful and I hated it. Aw. My kids' graduations and mine were at 5-ish. Yeah, see, that sounds more reasonable. Make it in the afternoon. A bunch of teenagers are not going to want to have to get themselves up out of bed, dressed, hair done, lashes done. Well, Vienna doesn't need lashes done. She has, like, awnings. But they're going to have to get ready and be there at 8:30 in the morning. Okay, that makes sense, Tom. That makes sense for Arizona. I don't think it makes sense for here. My grad was meh. I know someone at the after party fell in a fire. Oh my god. Do you actually believe that? Oh, yeah, well, I assume so. Your kids is at 8:15 in the morning in June. Well, hello, Hanu Soul. Okay, so your kids' ones is earlier than my kids' ones, so I should stop bitching. Regulate graduation ceremony at 7 p.m. I could not agree more. RV06. RV06. Hanusol, do you think it also has to do with the heat situation, like Tom? Stop bitching. I know, he is. He's just getting on my case right out the gate. What the hell, man? Okay, guys, I have some beans to spill, and honestly, I don't even know if I'm supposed to spill them. I don't know if I can spill them. I don't, you know, it's not even necessarily going to work out, but there is talk. There's talk. There have been whispers within Rothic to have like a Rothic reunion at Salt Lake City. So FanX Salt Lake in September of this year. Beans, there be beans. So, you know, so yes, we might all be there, including, Senor Chrome, Tom. You'll be at Salt Lake. So I haven't put it on my, con list yet. Because I still haven't communicated with the convention yet, and I don't think JP Roth has for me yet. But we're talking about it. There is discussions. It's like late September? Okay, BV 2.3. BV 2.3. Oh, this is a pretty color. Yeah. Oh my God, Rob. I have had a month. Like, you don't even know the half of it. It's been a rough go for me lately. I will try to get it figured out. We can meet where our love was born. Oh man, I am not going to rein any of this in. I want a front row seat to the Tom and Mike Chrome love. Okay, BV 2.3. So yeah, I'm going to have a few shows in a row there because I think it's right after Edmonton. Yes, so warning, I'm not very good at two shows in a row like that. So aggressive resting bitch face warning. I'm putting it out there. I'm not angry, but I'm probably tired and I look like RBF, hardcore. Come see me anyway or I'll yell at you on live stream. But the wedding. This is art that yes, this is everyone is welcome. Everyone can do this. This is chill time. All right, OR 2.0. I keep forgetting which one I'm doing. You're used to it. You'll come by anyway. You'd better. No Fat Tuesday in Salt Lake City. Yes, I can imagine. Okay, Warm Gray 5. I believe that the tips of these have a bit more of a point to them, which is awesome. me. I go out of the lines when I wish to, Hanu Soul. Oh God, that's amazing. Rob, you could just answer all the things for me. You're so awesome. She's all creative and shit. Oh my God. Rob, you win the day. I'll pick one up in Vegas for you and get it to Salt Lake before it melts. Dedication. Worm Gray 5. If I could maybe stop forgetting which one I was doing on the previous page, that would be great. Oh, 7.8. Oh, 7.8. Smoky quartz. Interesting. I'm excited to see what color this is. Oh, 7.8. Oh, he does? Is Steve Amell going to be at Salt Lake? Oh yeah, that is really, really far to drive, Rob. That is not an expected... I don't know. That's if you feel like doing yet another across the world trip. 29 hours, oh my God. It's not black though. It's kind of like a really, really dark brown. It's quite a nice one. I wasn't excited for Salt Lake until the beans were spilled about chrome. So the rest of us, you don't care, Tom? Could not give a shit? I am offended. Okay, I'm going to have a front row seat to see all this go down. It's going to be fun. Now I'm about to hammer nails into a board. What? Yeah, it seems so. Yes, harumph. Oh, I forgot about that. Harumph, Tom. You're not even on the list of attendees. True story, I'm not, but they were words that came out of my mouth. Is Chrome on the list already and I'm not? YG 8.7. Oh dear Lord. I like this green. I'm not a big green fan, but that's a nice green. Yes, I am using OLO. I still also have my Copic markers though, so, you know, there's no rule that says I can't cross. But, yes, OLO is definitely, if I can go to OLO, I will. Why 8.6? It's called Fennel Seed. Let us see what this looks like. BG08. G08. I can't find it. Oh, there it is. You guys have completely lost me. That's like a bunch of stuff I don't think I should read out loud. Move along, nothing to see here. Yes, it appears that way. Oh my god. I'm so confused. I mean, this sounds like so dirty. BV 4.5. BV 4.5. But then I'm probably going to be told that my brain is in the gutter and it's all very innocent. Oh my god. This is a fascinating color. So it's called Concord Grapes. I don't believe I've ever seen a color tone like this in a marker. They are really surprising me with some of their colors. And I get why they haven't made a hex chart yet, because honestly they really can't, I don't think. Not yet. Because there aren't enough transition tones yet. Though I haven't filled all of this in yet, so we shall see. Me too, Stanley. Is that what it's all from, Jason? Are you guys just quoting innocent movies? All right. OR 7.1. OR 7.1. OR 7.4. Where the fuck? 7.4. Milk tea. I like it. Okay, the ORs are really where I'm gonna hang out for skin tone. OR 7.1 reminds me of Star Wars Episode 2. No, interesting. Oh, that's so awesome, Stanley. Thank you. Have a wonderful evening. What happened to Mark? What? It is darker tea than mine. I definitely add more milk than whoever puts the milk in this milk tea. Okay, B 0.7, ultramarine. Ooh, Let's see if it's another blue we like. Okay, this one's pretty dark. My foot is so very thoroughly asleep. I did in milk tea. It was not MILF tea. These are so full of nonsense. V4.3. V4.3. Chive Blossom. Very interesting name. Chive Blossom. Here we go. V2.7. Eggplant. Ooh, that's a dark purple. Yeah. Okay, K is just pure black. RG. What is R? Oh, red gray. Okay. RG7. I was like, red green? What? Red gray. RG7. Here we go. I'm barely even halfway through. Good Lord, this is time consuming. But it's fun. We can just shoot the shit. OR 2.3. OR 2.3. Salmon. Ooh, yeah, that's salmon-y. OR 7.2. Ooh, rose beige. I'm interested about this one. that's interesting, Terrence. RG3. It means I need to look at what else I have in my schedule, and then see if the convention, what their listings are as far as what their pricing is, all that sort of stuff. It's definitely not a no. Edmonton is at the end of my calendar so far. Yeah, I did sign up for New York Comic Con, so I'm waiting for that one. I'm waiting to see if I get approved and accepted for the show. We're all kind of just waiting around for that one. V4.1. B2.2. BRB, he says, yes. BG 2.1, Seagrass. I have made a mistake. I see the mistake, and now I have to figure out which one I did wrong. So I've already fucked up. God damn it. Okay. See? Blue Sapphire and Deep Sea were both colored with something. Let's see. BG08. Leave it to me to just screw up that bad. I've tried to be so careful. BG08. Here we go. So this was a recent problem. And it's on... So I guess on this one, I'm going to need to do B05. B05... which I don't have yet, and I'm going to have to do like a crisscross thing. I screwed up. Damn it. So on this one, I'm just going to have to do a little cross arrow. told you guys. Yes, I did. I colored Deep Sea in the blue Sapphire. This is the correct one. And this one is the wrong one. So I'm going to color blue Sapphire here and just do a crisscross lines. Dawn blue in the wrong place. Oh my god. How annoying. RG6. I think now everything's a little dark. This is like so therapeutic. Oh, and I forgot RG7 here. RG7. So I missed it on this one. It is like doing colors with puzzle for markers. Right? I so agree with you, Nick. I did the same thing with my Copic chart. I made a couple mistakes. So, shit happens. Why do I need two of them? It's two different types of paper, Honey Soul. So I was just trying to like have a visual representation of how much darker the colors generally are on the Copic, on the watercolor paper. Okay, RG7. Oh my god, and we have our first line. This one will be completed. I mean, granted, it's pretty much the shortest line, but... This is not, Jason. I'm hoping that eventually OLO is going to come out with an actual hex chart. This is more just for me to see the swatches. They're not grouped in a way that works with my brain, so I'm holding out and hoping that a hex chart is going to come out soon. The reason is fancy arty reasons. Yeah, basically. Oh my god, still, Rob, you... I can't even remember exactly what it was you said, but your explanation for why I'm coloring outside the lines was glorious. It's like literally any of you could pretend to be me so well. Yeah, a little bit. Now, granted, I haven't finished coloring everything in, but R1.5. R1.5. Okay, I found it. Okay, we like this red too. Yeah. That was truly amazing. People would notice, but I think you all could totally get away with it. Oh my god. With Kara, yes, the random killings would give her away. Okay, did I do both of them? I did. They're in the right square. Yay. I mean, this is the easiest fucking job, and I can't even do it right. What the hell, you guys? Right? It is a red that's on a mission to be cool. R0.1. White peach. Oh yeah, this is like the R000. That's why markers need to be stabby. Okay. Don't beat yourself up, that's our job. YO 2.3. YO 2.3. Ooh, it's called Butterscotch. How fun. I'm so paranoid now. I keep checking the lids. This is not going to end well for Dawn. Which one? The white peach? Excuse me. YO 2.3. Maybe it's just the cameras that like make me look like a ghost. Maybe if you meet me in real life, you'll be like, oh wow, look at her. She's all like dewy and skin toned and shit. Peach tone that has no visible red. Yeah. It's all scientific-y. It has to do with like how many dots of this color and how many dots of that color, and I'm whiter in person. Damn it, I thought I was gonna be all like not as fucking pale as I am. Rivera. I was gifted these actually because OLO rules to test them out and try using them. And I love art supplies. Actually, not all. I can be a little bit of a picky diva, but these have passed my picky test. I get really red after one slushie. I do not. Do not. Not sponsored. You love Canadian tan. Aw, it's unfortunate. It's called unfortunate. All right. G01. So I think these are kind of their newer markers. And these guys are their older ones. So I got some of the, like, you know, there are stages in creation. And these ones are some of the older prototypes that have a sticker on the end just for, you know, to get the process going. And then these ones have this at the end. And you actually don't have to buy them. The cool thing is you don't have to buy both types. You can just get this type and then, you know, take the, like, if you're just a chisel tip user, which I know some artists are, they like literally will only use the chisel tip, and I'm the opposite. I will literally only use, oh my god, my screen is too dark again. I will literally only use the brush tip. The chisel tip I will use like once in a blue moon / never. And then other people are completely different. So if I were buying these, I would not buy the chisel tip. I would just buy the brush side and then either put a different end on it because they have an end that you can put so it just kind of has a nice taper like a brush or something. Or I would put the next shade up on the other side so then I'm just saving space and I'm taking less markers with me, which is awesome. It will cut my Copic marker shit show that I carry with me to shows in half. Devin, hello! Oh my god. No. Kara, did I seriously turn like bright red? Okay, G01. I did have a purpose. I'm attempting to not fail as an artist today. Someone said they mistook me for a traffic cone? What? CG... Oh, this is Cool Gray. Cool Gray 9. Okay, we're going to do a little something so that hopefully I don't screw everything up. Cool Gray 9. Ooh, that is dark. But every time I think that this is the color, this is the time, it's not going to... I'm not going to be able to see the writing through it. I can still see the writing through it. So, they did a good job. Honestly, Rob, I don't even use the chisel tip for large surfaces. I use watercolor for that because fuck trying to fill a large surface with alcohol ink markers. It's just not their job. That's not their specialty. Or, I don't know how the OLO refills work, but there must be a way that you can get some ink out of it, because like I'll just put Copic ink on a brush and paint that shit. If I need to fill a surface and it's not watercolor paper, ink, brush, go for your life. Of course, Dawn, you could use all your oils. Right, they do. But then to the naked eye, which I think is just too nuanced for a camera to pick up, they do have a different undertone. Very much so, actually. This one looks more brown. This one looks more like your typical gray. Or your airbrush. Yes, speaking of, I still have not gotten the braveries to try my airbrush. Because I'm a fan. You can see, oh my god. It's like seeing pores. You could, one of these days, Tom, I'm gonna get like the best pore diffuser in the world, and then you will not be able to see my pores. Good night, Hanu's soul. So much love to you. I turned up the camera a little bit more. Okay. G1.7. We're going to move over here. It's called a mask. The left looks a smidge lighter. Tom, I'm so impressed. You have an excellent eye. So true. Yes. This is the watercolor sheet. This is the cougar paper. Arches, cougar. Yes, and that's true. As soon as it starts drying, it will lighten, and then you'll be able to see things a bit better. G1.7. I do so love these brush nibs. They are going to be my new precious. This just proves cougars are superior. No, the super smooth is lighter. The arches is darker. Evergreen, right? Yes. R0.4. Red grapefruit. Ooh. I'm excited about this one. Red grapefruit. Yeah, I like it. Red grapefruit. They've got some very, very interesting colors. Like, I would like, and you know, that will come in time. There will be more transition tones in between the colors. But as far as the colors themselves, they are vibrant. They are fun. I'm interested and excited about them. OR 2.5. Goldfish. Interesting. Now you want a grapefruit, right? What am I doing? Goldfish. Okay. Speaking of grapefruit, I'm telling you, Nick and Kara, I don't know if you guys can get this, but we have recently discovered the Superstore brand sodas. They're like, we get the diet sodas, but they have both, and they have like a lemonade soda and a grapefruit juice soda thing. Oh my god, they're so yummy. They're like the yummiest soda I've ever had. BG 7.3. Highly recommended is my point. BG 7.3. Blue spruce. Interesting. Ah, I like this color. This would be a good outline for a Lady Death commission. It'll just make like outline around her hair in that tone, and then it'll just make the make her pop from the blank. Oh yeah, they're really awesome, and they have the grapefruit soda and the lemonade, and they're so nice in the summer, especially on the week of hot days that we get here in Calgary. Oh, glory. Blue spruce. I'd say the lemonade, our family is split right down the middle right now. The grapefruit is Dan and Lyndon's favorite, and the lemonade is my and Vienna's favorite. This week we have lemonade, though. R5.3. Ooh, this looks like a pretty pink just from the lid. Both hot days. Right? R5.3. And believe you me, you guys, I'm going to be whining and howling and complaining when those hot days arrive. Though I have to say, this house has much better air circulation. Like the windows open bigger. We should maybe not die. Art C Designs. What are your favorite brands of colored markers? So far, the brands that I use are Copic and OLO. OLO is a new marker type. These are prototypes that I'm using right now, and they rule. You're going to have to work on the hot days? What? Kara, don't they know that you can't? I like this pink. I like it very, very much. And I like that they have a pink that's really right, just the same. It's just a little lighter. That I don't think I had, at least not in my Copic set, and I do not have the full Copic lineup. They give you a huge umbrella and sunscreen. Oh my god, but it's still so hot. It's going to be 33 on Friday. Oh my god. That is so intense, Rob. YO 2.2. Pudding. Okay. If we're going to talk about pudding, I have to tell you guys, my favorite pudding ever is like you know those instant pudding mixes that you can get at like any grocery store. That shit is like so freaking yummy. But no one else in my family likes it. Just super sad. I love this set of 3 colors right here. This I'm going to use a lot. These 3, yeah. They're going to be, that's a color I'll be taking with me to cons for sure. Oh, I don't know the connection. Kara. High was 39. Oh my god. Oh, and then I was seeing something that like the weather in India right now is like 40, 50, 60 centigrade. I mean, at least that's what I was hearing. And holy shit. YG 2.3. Ooh, I'm going to fiddle another one. Bingo! I have another line. Muscat grape. Is there a green grape? Oh, yes, there is. I answered that question and realized how dumb I sounded the moment it came out of my mouth. Erase, erase. Is there a green grape? Lol. Sometimes I am such a fail. You'll eat no name brand. Okay, well, there we go. No name brand is fantastic. I also eat no name brand. OR 3.7. This looks like a really good skin tone again. OR 3.7. Here we go. You've been out in the sun at work all week. Oh my god, Devin, how are you with the heat? Does that kill you? Warm gray 1. Gotta get out in the sun every once in a while to tan the dome. Warm gray 1. B 4.3. Vintage blue. Pretty. Oh, hello, Jessica. Welcome to the stream. This is pretty fun, I'm not gonna lie. I've been so looking forward to this. I just have not had the time to do it. You're good with the heat. Oh, that's awesome. RVO2. You left your house for the first time in a week yesterday. Yay! Well, that's good. RVO2. RVO2. Okay, this one's called Bubblegum. Short line, but still, bingo! Had to leave today to escape the bug killer fumes. Found a snake. Oh my god. Got up to 101 here in San Antonio. Oh, that is so rough, Rivera. B 0.5. B. Oh, okay. That's that one. Okay, so I'm going to have to, this is where I'm paying for my sins. And I'm going to have to do that little crisscrossy line. And I need to just, I'm going to get a white pen and just do this. Because Dawn's an idiot. This one, however, is correct. BV 4.4. Globe Thistle. Nice color. It'll be like one of those, can you spot the differences, right? Warm gray 0. Aw, Nick is cooking for the house. That's so awesome. What's for dinner tonight is spaghetti. R5 5.5. What did you have for dinner, Philip? Or have you not had dinner yet? R 5.5. Ooh, I like it. This is pretty. Thank you, Keeman. Oh, you're also having pasta? Nice. You make sandwiches for dinner? Like every day, do you have the same thing, Philip, or do you switch it up? BG 2.4. Fluorite. Interesting. Ooh, pretty. We like it. You had tacos? Nice. Hello, welcome to the stream today. How are you doing? B 2.4. Bluebird. You switch up your dinners. Okay. Had chicken burger mix tonight. Meatitarian. Nice. 2.4. OR 4.8. Cacao bean. It's good. They do give a very wide range of browns, which is really helpful. Skin tones, hair color, wood, it all works. Y 8.7. Dark bronze. I'm interested to see what this looks like. I don't know. This has some green in it, which in my mind, I've always thought of bronze as like orange based. Interesting. YO for 2.7. YO. Ooh, Sepia. Yay, let's see what this looks like. I approve. Ooh, another bingo line. Bingo. That is going to be so helpful. I'm going to use that for golds all the time. And now that I'm seeing it a bit more, I'm starting to understand what they were doing as far as the colors. This is like set number 1 and set number 2. So it's like the orange based, but this is like the more saturation. This is the less saturation. I actually like that. It's starting to make sense to me. No idea what to do for dinner. We had pizza buffet for lunch, so I'm still stuffed. So then wait. This is what I would do. I would just wait, not eat dinner, and then have dessert at like 11. Yeah, what is a pizza buffet? That sounds great. BV 4.7. BV 4.7. Elderberry. Darn, right? I'm here for the assist. So I worked out once last week. I still gave myself ramen just because. But this week I'm going to try to get my 3 workouts in. And I did deadlifts yesterday. Deadlifts, barbell, bicep curls, and then bench pressing. And I hurt today. My butt is very sore. And then tomorrow is like the single leg squats. Oh my god. They're going to be pain and agony. Aw, thank you, Kara. I love you too. Right? I'm telling you, poor Dan. He has such a rough go of it because literally all I want is junk food. Junk food! Oh, Devin, I knew there was some good reason. Thank you for the wisdoming. P11, hello, welcome to the stream. You had your first art booth. Whoop, whoop, hip, hip, hooray. That's amazing. Nah, I don't think my 3 times a week for half an hour workouts can really do much. Honestly, I kind of barely exercise. Oh, that's so awesome. How did it go? BV 2.6. BV 2.6. Indigo. Oh, that's so awesome. My 3 times a week, it'll do a lot for me. I hope so. BV 2.6, here we go. Okay, so now I understand why there's a darker color running down the center of some of these lines. I think. Perhaps I've spoken too soon that I understand it, but it's starting to make sense to my brain, whereas it really didn't at the beginning of the live stream. Oh, that's so awesome. Congratulations, P11. That's so great. R0.5. Ooh, the vermilion. It's getting a little dark. I'm going to turn this up a little bit. No, too bright. No, too bright. Never mind. It was so great. Yay! I'm so happy for you. It's wonderful when, like, your first art exhibit convention, you had a good experience. I mean, that's gold. I'm so happy for you. Zero 7.7. Ooh, Golden Eagle. Let's see. Bingo. Yeah. More saturated, less saturated, but still in orange range. Or orange hue, I guess, is what it would be called. BG 7.2. Silver Jade. I don't believe I had this color in Copic. I like it. Silver Jade. So this is also in the like blue-green range, but less saturated. Yeah, this is starting to make some sense to me. 20 minutes. Okay, Philip, thank you. OR 3.4. Latte. Mad props to the OLO team for coming out the gate with a wide range of the orange-red tones. They clearly thought that through. Most artists that I know, at least, because I work in comics, are focusing mostly on drawing characters. So having a wide range of tones in the skin tone area is fantastic. And then, of course, this is great for, you know, landscape artists and all of that, because brown is very much all over in nature as well. So I think they did really good to focus quite heavily in this arena. V7.6. Fig. Oh, and I'm telling you guys, if you've ever wondered about the quote-unquote colorless blender from Copic Marker, or in this case, the 0. Go to olomarkers.com, or I think it's just olo.com, right? Is it just olo.com? Anyway, definitely go look it up, and they explain the 0 marker so well, and I'm so glad that they finally did, because it is not a fucking blender. Like, it isn't. It's more of an eraser than anything else. Like, I use it when I make a mistake. So, please go look that up. Give it a read if you're curious. If you have a blender, if you're thinking, should I get one? Well, it's called the colorless blender. Or if you're wondering if you need a 0 marker from any brand, go read what OLO says about it. Even if you're not getting the OLO set, go read that, because they explain it so well. And if I try to explain it, I'm just going to screw it up. I don't English, but yeah, go give it a read. Do I know Ken Hunt? I don't know. Hello, Dramatic Adagio. Welcome to the stream. That is so awesome. Isn't it great when you get to, like, meet other artists and stuff and talk with them? That's really one of my many favorite things about going to conventions, is you get to see other artists, you get to get signatures. I guess the reasons why anybody who enjoys conventions goes to them, I also enjoy them for the same reasons. Boy, I'm such a moron. I astound myself at how much sense I don't make. B 2.6. Azure. I don't know how to say that. Okay, so this is a random color. I'm not sure. Oh, okay, so it goes with this little range right here. And then these bottom 3 are kind of starting their own set of colors. It's nice. They're not starting out with, like, I think Copic has, how many? 360? Oh, it doesn't say here. There's like 360, 380 Copic markers. But what they've done here is they've at least given you 3 of every tone. Or hue, I guess. I never understand, like, which one's value, which one's hue, whatever. But I think hue is the correct word here. They give you at least 3 of a hue, so that you can do, like, what I always say when it comes to coloring with markers like this, is you always need 3. You know, you need a highlight, a midtone, and a shadow. And so they are at least giving you at least 3, if not 4. So, like, here's a batch of 4. Here's a batch of 4. But then I think here, for instance, there's just going to be 3, you know, of these kind of more desaturated tones. Here's a group of 4. Here's a group of 3, you know, and I guess they kind of decided which colors are kind of more needed in a wider range for their starting package. Copic has 358 colors. Thank you, Smikes. Is that how I say your name? Thank you. I appreciate it. B 2.6. Did I already do this one? I didn't do it on this page. V 2.6. Royal Purple. I have at least 10 colors, although some of them are off colors. That's awesome. Aw, thank you, P11. Looking forward to meeting you someday too. R5.7. R5.7. Ooh, I've been curious what they were going to go with down here. Called Amaranth. Kind of works. It's a little dark. I hear you, Spikes. OR 2.6. Red ochre. I'm interested. Excited. This is nice. It's kind of like a dark rust color. Why 1.1? Ginger. Ooh, that's a bright yellow. I think I'm more of a pudding fan, literally and figuratively. BG 7.0 Forest Mist. Ooh. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing a theme. So this is another batch of 4 right here. So they give you 2 midtones. Generous. Ooh. Let's do it on this page. So for anybody who's joined recently, the reason why I'm working on 2 sheets of paper at the same time and filling both is because I work with... you know, at conventions, you're working with cardstock, you know, blanks, or, you know, I bring paper for doing, you know, 8.5 by 11 commissions or whatever. I have a specific paper that I love. It's called Cougar Super Smooth. I really like it. So that's the paper I do a lot of my originals on, etc., etc. But I also work in watercolor and mixed media. And so the way that a lot of things absorb into Arches paper or watercolor paper in general, it's hot pressed watercolor paper, is different. This paper is far more absorbent, so the colors are more, they're deeper, they're more saturated, they're, you know, just darker. And so I've always had to kind of just figure that out on the fly, but I figured I would, since I do a lot of work, more work, honestly, on watercolor paper than regular, I'm doing both. And then I'm just going to keep it back to back in a top loader so I can refer to it while I'm working, which I do constantly. More colorier. Yes. That lighter yellow. I know, it's so pretty. Thank you, Devin. BG 7.6. Grandidierite. Grandidierite. Sounds like it must be some sort of rock, but I cannot read that word. I love this color range right here. That makes me happy. Ooh, and another bingo. OLO bingo. Filled another line. Words can be hard, Retro Detox. And hello, by the way. BV 2.0. BV 2.0. Light Periwinkle. I like it already. This I will use for faux blush, basically, on Lady Death, Harley Quinn. The really light blue-violet tones are great for blushes and basically, you know, what you would use pink with for, you know, human. Or some shade of pink. I use the blue violets for the, like, ghostly white dead skin tone color. So I'm so happy that they have some because it's used very often with me. These are alcohol-based markers, yes. Y 1.2, light yellow. Let us see. Okay, yeah, that works. Y 1.2. Ooh, I hit another one. OLO bingo. I don't know. Like, this one looks like it may not be filled, but it actually does have a color. Oh, Elsa. Yes, perfect example, Hal. Thank you. Oh, I don't want to do any cool grays right now. OR 4.4. Ooh, it's called Rosy Bonnet. Let's see what Rosy Bonnet looks like. Excellent skin tone. I like it. I will be using it for skin tones. You would have called it highlighter. So I'm not trying to smooth it out. You can see lines and stuff because I want to see what one stroke of this color looks like. Now, granted, I have to try to stay within the lines so I can also see what two coats look like, but I'm trying to keep my coats as limited as possible. I'm not focusing right now on blending. I'm focusing on just what does one fucking coat look like. BV 2.2, Periwinkle. Periwinkle and light periwinkle. Sometimes, Rob, sometimes that's all you can do. It sure is, Jason. But you know what? This is fun. I have had so much fun. Like, to me, filling in boxes and check boxes and I don't know. It's dawn crack for sure. G 1.4 Spearmint. It's going faster now because I'm not having as harder time finding them. Those look almost exactly the same. Oh, thank you, Devin. What's the secret to filling with markers and not getting coats overlapping? Honestly, it's overlap more. Overlap as much as you possibly can, especially with the lightest tone. Fill it up. Like, just go over it in all the directions and start with, like, something that's way lighter than you want. I usually start with, like, these super light tones that you can almost barely see. Because then you wet the paper, you fully saturate it, and you do that with a really light color so that you still have the white of the paper for your highlights or whatever that you need, and then fill in and add the shadows into an already soaked area. Then you won't have any streaks. OR 1.1. Ooh, it's called Clam. So yeah, this one right here, oh my God, they have like a perfect skin tone color. I've never been happy with the Copic skin tone colors. This is going to be my starter. OR 1.1 is going to be what I'm going to fill the skin with completely, over and over and over, many, many times, and then start adding in some of the darker tones depending on what skin tone color you're going for. So true, Jason. R1.7, Carmine. Well, I thought there was no way I would not be done with this by the live stream. You know what? I only have like 3 more to do. So let's go ahead and finish them. All right, so this is the OLO 0. I know that it doesn't have any tone to it, so I'm not gonna do that. BV 4.2, here we go. So I'm gonna go a couple minutes overtime, you guys, real quick. I only have a couple squares left. We can do this. I believe in us. Of course, Joseph. Frabe, hello. Welcome to the stream. Yes, we're going into overtime. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I'm not going to do the warm grays. We don't care right now. 4.6, B 4.6. Okay, blueberry. Nice. I like it. OLO bingo. I just filled another one. Ah, sorry. Usually you gotta pay extra for the minutes. G 1.8. Mallard. And then I'm gonna be OLO bingo on this one as well. OLO bingo. I know it's spaghetti time. I will be heading down very shortly. We're almost there. R 1.8. Maroon. Okay, good. These are like my dark tones. I'm gonna need to find my perfect red situation for OLO markers. I have my red recipe with Copic, but I don't with OLO yet, so that's gonna be exciting. Oh, and Copic bingo. No, OLO bingo. I have one left to do. So it seems like 3 rows of blues. Well, Jason, I think that what they did is this is just their starter. Like, I believe that they've said that more colors are going to be coming. So this is just probably focused more on like what colors they think are used the most. So I think as far as that goes, they did I don't know. I'm not speaking from any knowledge base besides just my guessing. And my guessing is that they planned everything in such a way that they picked colors that we would all use. And so they really focused heavily on reds, skin tones. That's about as many yellows as one needs. And yeah, I think they did really well. Looks like buckets of color. But again, I'm not speaking from any true knowledge or understanding. I'm just taking a guess. OLO bingo! Bingo. All right. And it looks like I did not... Did I get all the colors? Ah, okay. So R05, I forgot to fill in on this one. So I thought maybe I didn't get a marker, but I totally did on that side, and I just didn't do it here. And OLO bingo! Whoop whoop! We're done! Oh, they're called wags. Nice. Red is almost, yeah, I know. They really gave us a lot of reds. And then there's some pinks in there too, which is awesome. I'm so excited, especially about this clam and cashew. These are going to be really, really awesome for skin tone. And then all these sands down here. Yes, happy dawn. All right, you guys, I love you. I will see you tomorrow for my email. I'll give you a little tiny sneak peek of the final colors of the Cinderella. So if you're not on my email list and you want to see some early sneak peeks, sign up, subscribe. And that's when I'll give you notice on the whatever book is going to be out for this coming Friday. And I will see you for my next live stream on Thursday afternoon. I love you all. Thank you for hanging out with me on this fun one. I hope you had a good time, and I will see you next time. Love you guys. Good night. Goodbye. Mwah.